everyone, Viking back. We're going to revisit Sebastien Loeb Rally EVO. I've been getting some comments on my little review video, and I thought I'd make another video just going over the game. So you might want to rewind it back, but we're going through the car list here. Now look at this car list and just compare it to other modern rally games. The variety with the older cars and the hatchbacks, the small hatchbacks in this, I think this game has the best car list out of any rally game that's come out in the last 15 years. I mean, granted you're getting, multiple years of the same car with different liveries, but it's still something. And there's a lot of cars featured in this game that aren't in other games. So this is like the only game you get to play some of these, I think. I might be wrong, but just from I've played a lot of rally games. So I'm just kind of from my memory going over it. But they give you these orange livery cars, which I don't really like, but hey, it's something. And it spans from the 70s to when this game came out, 2016 or something. So you're getting a good variety of vehicles, and you're getting all the manufacturers you want, like Subaru and Mitsubishi and Toyota and Ford and Peugeot and Lancia and Renault, Audi, Fiat, I mean, look at all these cars, and you can change, you can edit the livery on them. There's a livery editor. I mean, that was one thing in Dirt Rally, the original. And Dirt Rally 2, I don't think there's one in Dirt Rally 2, but one where you can just change the color, change the rims, and maybe put some decals. I think that should be just a staple in games. But like I said, so here are the prototypes. I have all the DLCs, so this is all the cars that are in the game. I bought all the DLCs. So it's a lot of vehicles. That in itself is a plus. So here we're going into the setup. Now, I haven't gotten too in-depth in this, but I'll show you what I run. This is like the default for this car, but I up the what we'll see here, the rear spoiler. I put that up about mid. The higher you have it, that says the more stable it is in the corners. So I always put it up a little bit. It's usually defaulted at about 2 notches. So, I mean, you can look at all this. You can tweak the game how you want. So even though the handling is a little jank, if you mess with it, you can definitely get it feeling good. And you can save your setup. You can save these setups to apply to other vehicles. So that's nice. So, and here's what I'm rolling at. I turn everything off. I've done auto brake off, braking help off, stability off. I run a semi-auto just because I don't really like to worry about shifting. Traction controls off. So I'm running it at the bare bones, like how the physics are. So we'll get into my first person, and I'm on a controller on PS4. So here we go. Here's some first person dash cam gameplay of me driving in the Lancia Integrale.
Right 6 long, 170.
So I'll just have a little snippet of me whipping through. So I always drive the race in this first person dash cam, because the third person is a little wonky when you're trying to guess the corners, or get a flow through the corners. So if you want to play this game in third person, I think it is a little, it's manageable, but I think it's better to play in the first person like this, and then just enjoy your replays, cinematically, where you can see what your car looks like going through the turns. And that's what we'll kind of do right here. So this is me playing on a PS4 joystick with the settings that I showed you in the earlier. And you just got to be a little, I mean, the more you play the game, the more you get used to how it handles. So it's
Left 6 long, 60.
And I think that that's when it starts to shine. Because when I first played it, I was sketched about it. But then I started getting into it and kind of feeling how the different surfaces handle.
Left 6 and right 6, 50. Right 6 into left 6, 100.
And it actually is a pretty decent looking game.
Right 6 into left 6.
You know, it's not going to win any awards, but it's definitely a decent looker. And with all the different tracks, you have different weather. You know, France has wet tarmac. Sweden, of course, is snow. This is Finland, so it's dry gravel, but it has all the bumps and twists and turns. So there's a good variety. There's Mexico, Wales, Monaco. You have all the staples of rally are pretty much. You have France. I think I said that. So you have everything, and you know it's here where this is that same first-person gameplay, just the replay of me whipping through the level. So, I mean, the game looks, like I said, pretty good. So, I mean, there is, you know, I said in my review, there's minor drawbacks. So in the replays, there's a little bit of frame rate issues, but none of that is in the game when you're playing it. It's all just in the playback. It'll get a little stuttery sometimes. But it's just, it's not a big deal, you know. It's not in the gameplay. So, yeah, I don't know, you know. A lot of people, I've gotten mixed comments. You know, a lot of people say this game's ass. For me, it's been one of my enjoyable. You know, I have, you know, I've played the Dirt series, Dirt Rally, Dirt Rally 2.0, WRC 9, V Rally. And this game, I'm trying to think of other, Dakar Desert Rally. I mean, I've played pretty much the spectrum. And this game, I keep coming back to. So there's something to it. You know, I might not be able to articulate exactly what it is, but I think, I got a comment about the PC version and the mods and the, you know, work that I think has maybe been done by the community. So maybe on PC it's a lot better. I wouldn't know. It makes me want to, you know, get it on PC and get some mods if people have been, you know, tweaking it and making it even better. But as far as on the console, I think it's still worth playing. And the thing is the game, it goes on sale for $1.99 for the full game, and I think you got to pay maybe an extra $15 or $20 to get all the DLC, which I did. I said I wasn't gonna do, but I ended up doing it just because I wanted all the vehicles. They had some cool vehicles in there, iconic vehicles, and the Pikes Peak, and there was an extra rallycross track. And one of the things about this game that I like is you can use all the vehicles in all the events. So you can do a rallycross in hill climb cars, those big massive beasts. You can do rally stages like this in a hill climb vehicle. You can do rally stages like this in a rallycross spec vehicle. There's no limitations. And that was what I really hated about some of the other rally games is like, you know, Dirt Rally. You can't use the rallycross cars when you're not doing a rallycross, and you can't use the you know, legendary cars and blah 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 in rallycross events. And that bothers me for some reason. Like if I want to do a rallycross in an Alpine or a Mini Cooper from the 60s, 70s, I want to be able to do it, and you can do that in this game. So I think that's another plus that like has me coming back to it. So I don't know. The verdict's out, like I said on my last video, that I did a few months ago, the review of this game. Here we got the Fords here, Cosworth, ripping around in Australia. But I think it is. It's not a perfect game by any means, but is it worth playing? I think it's worth playing. If you're a fan of rally and you like rally games. It's a cheap price. It has, you know, a lot of content. I mean, it has the full Pikes Peak. like Dirt Rally. You can race from the bottom of Pikes Peak to the top of Pikes Peak, and that's cool. I mean, that's not a lot of games have that. I think Dirt Rally 2 took it out. You know, it was in the first Dirt Rally, and then so this game has that. And then it has a career mode where you follow Sebastien Loeb's career, and he does commentary and blah blah blah. So there's a lot in this game for the price. And yeah, it's an old game. Yeah, there's some jank. But you know, fans of rally, if you can get more decent rally content, I think that it's worth it. And like I said, you know, the WRC games, you know, they're cool with the official cars and the official tracks, and that's kind of its own thing. This is more of just, we'll get all the cool rally cars, we'll get some, you know, courses and settings that people are familiar with. And, you know, these aren't licensed tracks, I don't believe. You know, they're just made by the developers. But I think that, you know, as a rally fan, you'll have fun with it. And, you know, you're going to have to tweak it. You're going to have to practice and get good, you know, or not get good, but, you know, get a handle for it, because it doesn't handle like WRC. It doesn't handle like Dirt Rally. I mean, it's its own thing. And I do think, though, that if you give it a chance, you know, you, like I was, you'll kind of appreciate some of the stuff, like the way the terrains feel. From going from gravel to tarmac in this game, you can actually feel a difference. I think more than Dirt Rally, to be honest. But, I mean, I'm not saying that makes it better than Dirt Rally. It's just a different thing. And I think that being able to, you know, customize your liveries is a plus. And, you know, it has a lot of pluses that add to it. So, I'll leave it at that. I'm not trying to sell you the game or say it's better than it is, but I'm just trying to say that as a fan of these games, it's worth playing. And yeah, that's it. It's worth playing, and you might not like it after you play it. You might like it. I happen to like it. So yeah, so why don't you leave me a comment if you like this. I'll check you in the next video. Thanks for watching this. I just had the feeling I wanted to make another video like this. So take care of yourselves as always. I'll check you in the next vid. Viking out of here. Bye.